everybody out there in TV land. My name's Ollie, and I'm here today with Mr. Teng. Hello, Mr. Teng.
Hey, Ollie, how you doing today, bud?
Wonderful. This is another episode of Math Homework Helpers Shorts. What kind of math are we doing today, Mr. Teng?
Well, thanks for asking, Ollie. We are going to be working with our first grade friends on some doing math using a number line.
Oh, very exciting.
Yeah. So in our examples today, we're going to be practicing our subtraction using an open number line.
Those aren't real sharks, are they?
They are not real sharks.
Okay, I was a little nervous.
As if they were. They are facing you right now. So
Yeah, that's why I was nervous.
I'd be scared if I were you. Yeah. But let's give them something to think about other than you.
Okay, good idea.
All right, so let's take a look at our first one. We have 9 minus 3 equals. So using our open number line, we are going to use a strategy called counting on, okay? So we know that we're starting with 9 and we have to subtract 3. We want to know the difference. We want to be able to find the difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the number 3.
Okay.
And we're going to count on until we get to 9. Actually, I'm not going to put that there first because that way we have room to work.
Good idea.
And the cool thing about an open number line is we can use whatever numbers we want to start with. So from 3, we can count by 1 all the way until we get to 9, or we can use some strategies to help us out. So for example, I know that if I go from 3 and I add 2, I would be at 5.
5.
And then from 5, I can count on from there to get to 9, either by counting by 1, or if I know a bigger jump, I could do that. But let's go ahead and count by 1.
Jump like what?
Yeah, kind of like that, except on the number line.
Oh, okay.
So let's count by 1 here, okay?
Okay.
So from 5, we have 6.
6, 7.
So let's write that down. 6.
Yeah, write them down. We'll lose track. 8.
And
drum roll. 9.
so each time we were able to jump by 1.
Oh, I see. We're kind of flexible there, huh?
Yeah.
Flexibility.
So, and then what we were able to do is just count how many times we were able to jump on that number line, starting from 3, counting up till 9. So from 3 to 5, we said we counted 2. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, very good. Oh, I see how you figured that out. Then you add it together.
Yep.
So your answer is 6.
So that is what we can do to solve some of these other problems.
Ah, look at you. Very good.
And then, so we take a look at each problem, and we can use different strategies, including the number line strategies like we just did, or if we can take a look at the numbers and see certain patterns, we can make sense of it and reason the math ourselves. So for example, let's take a look at the next one, 9 minus 8. What do you know about the numbers 9 and 8?
Well, they're very close together. Very, very close together.
Yeah. How do you know that?
Well, because when I count, I go 7, 8, 9. They're like right next to each other.
They're right next to each other, so it's a difference of 1.
Yeah.
So we know that 9 minus 8 equals 1.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, and if I wanted to, I could use a number line to prove that, but I would say the same thing. Because if I started at 8 and I'm counting up and I'm adding 1, that already lands me at 9.
9. There we go. Oh, I see. Let's do the next one. This is fun.
Okay.
I got it. Okay, so 9 minus 5. Okay, how are we going to do that one?
Okay, what do you think we should do?
Well, we can use the same strategies we used at the beginning. So let's start counting at, what was it again? 5?
5.
Yeah, and let's go up to 9.
Okay.
So let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, and drum roll, 9.
And each time we counted one
added
more.
1.
So we jumped 1 more each time. And if we count all of our jumps, we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Oh, so the answer's 4. Very good. That shark is very impressed.
So boys and girls, if you're sitting at home right now and you're saying, wow, this is so easy, I can do this. This is a cool strategy that you can use for subtraction all the way up to numbers in the hundreds, even the thousands, by using the ability to count on, just like this. So instead of counting 1 at a time, you might want to take some bigger jumps.
Okay. Like jumping way up in the air? Oh, wait, number line jump. Never mind.
But yeah, it's kind of like jumping higher in the air.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Okay, so let's do the last one. What do you got now?
So we have 9 minus 2.
So we can use the same strategy. Let's start counting at 2. How's that?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, Okay, so 2. Now, should we count by ones or should we count by something else?
You can count by whatever you want to count by, really. Whatever you feel comfortable with, boys and girls, and Ollie, you can count by that. So if you want to count by 2s, we can count by 2s. The only thing is we might not land on the number 9 if we skip count by 2, but when we get close to 9, we can decide what we want to do from there. So do you want to try skip counting by 2?
Let's count by 2s. I love counting by 2s. Okay, so 2.
So if I'm adding 2,
add 2.
So 2 plus 2 is going to be
2, 4.
So I'm going to add another group of 2.
6.
And another group of 2.
8.
All right.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate, Mr. Teng?
Thanks,
All right,
Ollie.
not excited.
I appreciate you too, buddy.
Now, that's not going to end us on 9, but we're going to be very close.
So we're close, because if we added 2 more, if we did another jump of 2, 8 plus 2 would be 10.
10.
That would be too much, right?
far.
That would be too many.
Too far.
So what we want to do then is instead of jumping 2, we're going to go ahead and jump
1.
So from 8, we get 9.
There we
So
go.
the more practice you have with this, boys and girls, the more comfortable you'll get to make these decisions on what you want to jump by. Because like we said earlier, as the numbers and the problems get a little bit more complicated and more complex, you want to be able to make those decisions yourself by thinking through the math and what you want to use as your counting point.
Cool. So we just got to add it up, right?
Let's add it up. So 2 plus 2 is 4,
4.
plus 2 more is 6, plus 1 is
7.
7.
There we go.
All right, so we have a couple more of these to go.
More sharks.
Why don't we pick about 2 or 3 of them, and I'll let you pick, Ollie.
Oh, okay. Let's do the one in the bottom left. 9 minus 0.
Okay, so if we're starting with 9, this is one of those ones that we want to think through first before we actually do this. Because I'm starting with 9, and we're taking away 0.
0.
That means none.
None.
What are we left with?
Probably what we started with.
Right.
9.
So if I have 9 sharks, and I take away 0 sharks, I still have
9 sharks.
All right, one more. We have time for one more. You pick, Ollie.
Let's do the one next to it. It's kind of different. It says 9 minus 9.
All right, I love that you picked that one.
Yeah.
So if we have
picked
9 sharks and we get rid of 9 sharks, how many do we have left?
Oh, this one I love. 0 sharks. Sharks
0
kind of freak me
sharks.
out.
So
0
boys and
sharks.
girls, the number line strategy is a great strategy you can use, but you don't always have to use that strategy. So hopefully you're thinking through the different strategies you're learning in class, that your teachers are talking about, that your parents are talking to you about, and you can pick and choose the ones that work best for you and the situation that shows up. So boys and girls, that's all we have time for today.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Math Homework Helper Shorts. Bye-bye.
Time for Math Homework Helpers, oh yeah!